At least a dozen apparently fit and healthy young people die across Britain each week of heart failure, most without even knowing that they were ill. The charity Cardiac Risk in the Young is encouraging young people across Wales to get tested for heart conditions, teaming up with some of Cardiff's top rugby stars to spread the message. Our health correspondent Owain Clark reports.
So we've wired you up to this machine.
For him, this isn't unusual. Jamie Roberts is used to getting hooked up to machines that measure how fit he is. But it's his heart that's under the spotlight today. The test will show whether or not the Blues and Wales Centre has any undiagnosed cardiac conditions, similar to the type that caused footballer Fabrice Muamba to collapse on the pitch last spring.
We read the headlines in the press, maybe every year or so, of a footballer or a sportsman, suddenly dying on the field of play due to a cardiac cause. You never think that it could happen to you.
But it's not only a problem that affects elite athletes.
Anybody who wants to exercise on a regular basis needs to take it seriously. You know, they regard health as being a very important thing, but actually assessing the risk of taking part in exercise activity is not taken quite so seriously, perhaps. Certainly not in the young.
The charity Cardiac Risk in the Young is encouraging anybody who's under 35 to come along to screening sessions like this one held in Pontypridd recently. And if problems are spotted, then medicines and lifestyle changes can reduce the risk. Georgina Hughes is from Cardiff. Her brother Matthew didn't get any warning. He died in his sleep when he was just 17 years old.
He had just started sixth form at Cardiff High. He'd just done his GCSEs. We had just all been on a big family holiday to Australia, and we'd just been skiing as well. It was really hard, especially the shock factor. I was in my first year at university at the time, so within a couple of weeks I was back at university, and it still is hard learning to cope just as a 3 rather than a 4 in the family home.
Back at the Blues training centre, and his test results are ready.
That confirms the fact that he has a heart.
Which
has been in question at times, but
harsh.
But otherwise it's fine, yeah, A-OK.
Welsh rugby supporters will be glad to hear that, but the serious message here is that heart defects can kill even the fittest.
To football.
Wel, ble bynnag fydd y gemau, mae Jamie Roberts yn un sy'n siŵr o fod yn gobeithio chwarae. Mae'r canolwr rhyngwladol yn ifanc ac yn heini. Pam felly, ath ei am brawf ar ei galon yn ddiweddar?
Wel, mae rhai o ser y gleision wedi ymuno ag ymgyrch sy'n annog pobl ifanc i gael prawf am fod o leia ddwsin yn marw bob wythnos ym Mhrydain oherwydd nam ar y galon. Dydy'r rhan fwyaf ddim yn sylweddoli fod rhywbeth o'i le. Dyma'n gohebydd iechyd ni Owain Clark.
So we've wired you up to this machine.
Mae e'n hen gyfarwydd a phrofi ffitrwydd, ond calon Jamie Roberts sy'n cael y sylw heddi. Yn oed gweld os ys gan ganolwr y gleision a Chymru nam allai achosi iddi stopio'n ddi-rybydd.
Dych chi byth yn meddwl bod yn mynd i bod yn rhywbeth sydd yn digwydd i chi. Yn ymwedig chi'n darllen straeon yn y wasg o pobl falle'n marw ar y cae chwarae yn rygbi neu pêl-drod, rhywbeth fel ni. A mae fe'n rhywbeth chi byth yn breuddwydio am digwydd i chi neu un o'ch cydd chwaraewyr. Mae
cymryd rhan mewn unrhyw fath o chwaraeon yn risg yn ei hunan, wrth gwrs. A beth da ni eisiau gwneud ydy lleihau'r risg yna.
Mae 12 unigolyn dan 35 mlwydd oed yn marw bob wythnos ym Mhrydain oherwydd bod gyda nhw nam ar y galon. Y mwyafrif ohonyn nhw heb unrhyw fath o syniad bod gyda nhw afiechyd o gwbl. Ac mae yna gysylltiad gyda chwaraeon oherwydd mae'r problemau yn aml yn codi pan fod y galon dan bwysau. Hynny yw pan fod rhywun yn ymarfer corff. Erbyn hyn mae ser gêm y bêl hirgron yn cael ei profi'n rheolaidd, ond nid pawb sy'n mor ffodus. 5 mlynedd yn ôl bu farw brawd Sian Regan, Gareth Thomas yn ei gwsg, heb unrhyw rybydd.
Oedd gen i ddim symptomau, oedd yn hollol iach, heini, oedd yn hoffi chwarae pêl-droed, oedd yn newydd dod nôl o sgio. Dim ffordd i gael pen yn ei rownd really. Oedd hollol sioc.
Yn dilyn marwolaeth i brawd ath meddygon o hyd i nam yng nghalon Sian, felly erbyn hyn mae'n cymryd moddion i leihau risg. Mae hi'n annog pobl ifanc i fynychu sesiynau sgrinio sy'n cael eu cynnal yn rheoledd gan yr elusen Cardiac Risk in the Young.
A maen nhw'n gallu mynd a jyst gael y prawf yma. Dwi ddim yn cymryd yn hir iawn. Dwi ddim yn boenus o gwbl. Mae'n werth wneud, fi'n credu.
Nôl yn y ganolfan hyfforddi, mae canlyniadau Jamie Roberts yn barod.
Na, mae hwn yn edrych yn berffaith normal.
Fe fydd cefnogwyr Cymru yn falch am hynny, ond y neges ddifrifol yw y gall nam ar y galon effeithio hyd yn oed y mwyaf heini.
Owain Clark fanna. A chi gorffen